Hi everyone, welcome back to COMM1260. This is the video for week number 9. In this video, I'm going to go over the presentation outline assignment that you'll be working on this week. So for the presentation outline, which is worth 5%, I'm going to ask that each group get together and create a point form outline. Last week, I went over some general hints for oral presentations, but I also talked about the importance of outlines. This week, you're going to be creating your outline. You can think of this as speaker notes if you prefer, because you're going to be actually delivering the presentation from these notes. So the outline is going to be the basis from which you record your presentation. You're going to be doing that next week. So your outline needs to contain point form notes for the introduction, the content, and concluding remarks. As I discussed, you can create your outline in whatever way works best for the group. So if you want to use color, graphics, or any other kind of techniques, you can do that. The instructions or the rules for this assignment are pretty open-ended. So how you approach the outline is truly going to be up to the group. Find a method that's going to work for everyone. So again, right, thinking that different people may need different things in terms of speaker notes. Try to make sure that the notes fit the individual who's going to be presenting that portion. For the presentation, each group member will speak. So each group member might want to take a chunk and be responsible for a chunk of the presentation. If the outline or the notes are different from chunk to chunk, that's okay, because remember, they should be suited to the individual who is going to present. So you can blend techniques if you like. Make sure to clearly outline and discuss which group member is responsible for which portion of the presentation, so that everybody is clear as to which part it is that they will eventually deliver. When you've completed your outline, you can upload it to Blackboard. To make things a little bit easier, I've created a skeleton for you, which I'm going to pull up here. And it really is a basic kind of skeleton, but it might be a good place to start from. So for your introduction, you want to come up with a few points to introduce the topic. This could include things like a definition of your topic, background to understand the topic, anything that will help prepare your audience to learn what it is that you're going to communicate to them. You also, in your introduction, want to make some brief mention of the key points that are coming. Then you're going to go into the content of the oral presentation. And I'm going to suggest that you pick 3 to 4 key points that you're going to discuss. Remember that you want to pick big picture points. You're going to imagine that your audience is completely unfamiliar with your topic. So you want to pick major key points that your audience will need to understand your topic. And you want to use backup here from your research. So this is where you're going to dig through the articles, dig through your interview transcript to be able to pull information. And you want to repeat this, obviously, for each key point. For your conclusion, you want to do a brief overview or mention of the key points that were discussed. And you want to come up with some kind of concluding remark to bring the presentation to a close. Really important, make sure that you keep track of where your information is coming from, so that when you do the PowerPoint for your actual presentation, you have the information that you need to create your APA in-text references. In nursing, most nursing professors demand when you're doing a presentation that you include your in-text citations to show where the information originated from. So please keep track of that as you're working. Remember, again, we will have course chat sessions this week, so you're welcome to drop in if you or your group has any questions or concerns as you're working. But I really want you to feel free with this assignment and create a plan that's going to work for your group so that you can deliver a really great presentation. By the way, I should have mentioned some time constraints for the presentation itself. You're going to be doing a presentation of no more than 20 minutes. So keep that in mind as you're creating your outline and you're going through the different points or parts of the presentation that you'll be creating. Good luck. I hope you have fun in your group. Try to have fun with this assignment if you can. Remember as well, you have just completed another week of nursing school. You are 1 week closer to your final goal of becoming a nurse. So congratulations. I will talk to you in our next video. We will get ready for the presentations. You may want to as well with the group get together and talk about some work time for next week when you're actually going to be preparing and recording the presentation. I'll talk to you in our next video. Have a great week.